Did you know that missing a spot in the bathroom could cut your life short? That sounds surprising, maybe even a little extreme. But more and more research is pointing to the serious health risks associated with neglecting hygiene in specific areas of the body. And the truth is, many of these spots are missed during a typical bathroom visit, especially as we get older. In this video, we're looking at 5 parts of the body that gentlemen often forget to clean properly. Areas that quietly collect bacteria, sweat, and fungal growth that can lead to medical problems if left unattended. From circulation problems to skin infections that grow under the radar, these places matter more than you think. Stick with us until the end, because one of these places is so often overlooked, and yet it's directly linked to your immune system. And cleaning it takes less than 10 seconds. That one little habit could protect your health more than you ever realized. Let's go. Number 1, your feet. One of the most commonly reported places that can quietly affect your health if not cleaned regularly is your feet. Now, you might think that a quick wipe down in the bathroom is enough, but for older adults who may already be struggling with reduced circulation, diabetes, or a weakened immune system, forgetting to properly clean your feet is like inviting bacteria to get ready for the field and stay. Fungal infections love warm environments, especially between the feet or under the feet. And for the elderly, what starts out as a small patch of athlete's foot can easily spiral into something much more serious, like cellulitis or a skin ulcer that won't heal. Even more concerning, many older adults don't feel the first signs of foot problems because of reduced nerve sensitivity. You may not notice an infection until it's already done damage, and at that point, treatment becomes much more complicated. In addition to fungus, dead skin buildup, cracked feet, and burnt sweat can all affect the skin barrier, which in one way or another increases the risk of infections that can hide in the bloodstream. But here's the thing, just 5 to 10 seconds of intentional cleansing per foot, getting in between the feet, under the feet, and around the leg, can significantly reduce these risks. And it's not just about the dark spots. After drying your feet, applying a little moisturizer can help keep dirty skin healthy and more resilient. Think of this daily habit not as vanity, but as vascular care. Because feet aren't just about walking. They're one of the first places on the body to show signs of declining health. And yet, because they're so far away, so easy to hide, they're also one of the easiest places to ignore. So the next time you dry off, don't just let the water run down your face and assume your feet are clean. Find them and take care of them. Number 2, the skin. It's easy to think that if you don't have much hair left, or if you've gone for a low-maintenance haircut, you don't need to worry about your skin anymore. But the truth is, your skin is still skin, and like any other part of your body, it needs attention. When skin is neglected, it becomes a silent gateway for oil, blood, dead skin cells, and environmental pollutants. And over time, this buildup doesn't just stay localized. It can trigger a cascade of inflammation that affects your immune system, embarrasses your skin barrier, and leads to long-term irritation. For older adults, skin health is more than just a cosmetic issue. Chronic dryness or scrubbing can cause low-level infections that disrupt the integrity of your skin, and in severe cases, bacteria from your skin can find their way into open sores or even hair follicles that are embarrassed by age. But here's something most people don't know. Your skin has some of the highest concentrations of sebaceous glands in the body, which means oil buildup can happen faster here than almost anywhere else. When left untreated, this oil oxidizes, turns sour, and becomes a breeding ground for pathogens you can't even see. For people in their 60s and beyond, this can mean not just a risk of infection, but an infection risk that's impossible to see until it's advanced. And while many people reduce the frequency of tongue twisting by acting out, thinking their hair is more fragile, neglecting regular cleansing altogether can cause more harm than good, especially for those with fine hair, a shiny or waist-length bob, even gently massaging the bob for a few minutes during a cleanse. It improves blood flow to the hair and stimulates lymphatic cleansing and helps with mental clarity and stress reduction. It's not just about cleansing, it's a boost to the entire system. So even if your hair is short, thin, or missing, your waistline still matters. Take care of it, wash it with intention, massage it gently. You'll feel better, your hair will thank you, and your body will benefit more quietly than you realize. If you're still watching this video and finding this information valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, I encourage you to do so and ring the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue to create great content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Number 3, the navel area. The hairline may be one of the smallest parts of your body, But it is also one of the most neglected and, surprisingly, one of the dirtiest. As we age, our flexibility diminishes, and few areas like the navel can be seen in the bathroom. You might think it's just a small place. What harm can it do? But the truth is that the navel is a recessed area where sweat dies. Skin cells, soup residue, and clothing debris can collect. And when it's not cleaned regularly, it becomes a perfect hiding place for bacteria and even milk. In some cases, what starts as a cold irritation can turn into an infection called omphalitis. This condition, although more common in childhood, is becoming increasingly noticeable in older patients, especially those with diabetes or compromised immune systems. The bacteria can grow in the dark, warm, and humid environment of the navel and quietly begin to cause redness, foul odors, or discharge. What makes it more dangerous is that the signs are subtle at first. Many men don't realize they have it until the infection is well underway, and from that point on, healing takes much longer than it would have 20 years earlier. In more extreme cases, the growths become harder. Known as navel stones, they can form small, dark, lumpy masses that require medical removal. And yet, avoiding them all becomes a simple habit. During your daily wash, simply use a closed fingertip with a wash bowl or a soft cloth. Slowly clean the inside of your razor with warm water and cold soap, and then try to dry the area carefully. A dry razor is just as important as a clean one, because any leftover water creates a breeding ground for germs. And if you've had abdominal surgery or any skin in the area, that's even more reason to pay attention to this place. Keeping your razor clean is more than just hygiene. It's preventative health, especially as your immune system begins to change with age. So, train this little hidden place carefully, because sometimes it's the parts we don't see that matter most. Number 4. The underchest area. For many older women, and some men as well, the underchest area can become one of the most easily irritated areas of the body, and yet it is one of the most critical areas to keep clean, especially as we age. This often warm, liquid-filled sheet of skin becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and fungus if not washed and dried daily. The skin here is thin, delicate, and often covered by clothing and shirts, which constrict blood flow and reduce airflow. Over time, this combination creates the perfect environment for enterotrichomoniasis, a red, inflamed fire caused by friction, rubbing, and infection. It may start out as just a little redness or chin, but if left alone, it can turn into sore, open sores, or chronic yeast infections that require long-term treatment. Some women, especially those who have had breast surgery, weight changes, or natural mishaps over the years, are more prone to these problems. And because the lower area isn't always easy to see in the mirror, problems can go unnoticed until they become severe. One of the biggest mistakes older adults make is assuming that a quick bathroom cleaning is enough, but that area needs intentional care. Lift the skin slowly, clean it with cold soup, wipe it thoroughly, and most importantly, pat it dry with a clean or dirty towel. A clean towel used just for this purpose can make all the difference. For those more prone to grinding, a little unscented body powder or apple butter can help keep the area dry without irritating the skin. Paying attention here isn't just about avoiding suspicion, it's about preserving the integrity of the skin, preventing infections that could take weeks to heal, and maintaining a sense of physical confidence. Neglecting this area can quietly rob you of your comfort day after day, especially in warmer months or during physical activity. But just a few seconds of careful attention each morning can change all that. So, even if no one else sees it, remember that this part of your body deserves the same respect and care as the rest. If you're still watching this video and are finding this information valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue to create great content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Number 5. The knee area. This is one of the most sensitive and easily irritated areas of the body. And yet, it's one of the most neglected areas. For many older adults, the knee becomes a dangerous place not because of poor hygiene, but because of small oversights that develop over time and quietly deal with chronic problems. As we age, we naturally develop looser skin, more flakes, and changes in muscle tone. This means more places to pick, more opportunities for bacteria and fungus to grow, and a greater chance of loose, smelly, or broken skin. Both men and women can face these problems, but many are too embarrassed to talk about it or too naive about what is normal and what is not. The skin in the knee area is delicate, often prone to chafing and easily embarrassed by tight clothing, incontinence, or even long periods of sitting. And when it's not washed and dried properly, conditions like kneecap infections, milk or toilet paper infections can start without much warning. Just a little red here, a little chafing there, until suddenly you're dealing with pain or skin damage that won't go away easily. One of the hidden dangers is how quickly infections in this area can spread. Because of its proximity to the tongue nodes and other vital structures, even minor skin problems can escalate into something more serious if not treated promptly. And once the skin barrier is compromised, healing becomes slower and more complicated in older bodies. Washing this area every day is non-negotiable, but how you wash it is what matters most. Use warm water, a gentle cleansing soap, and your dirty hands or a dirty razor. No slipping, no drying with harsh towels. And be ready. Wash between sheets, wipe gently, and spread thoroughly. If chafing is a consistent problem, applying a layer of talcum powder or a barrier cream can help reduce irritation. For those dealing with incontinence, daily cleansing is even more important and should always follow any accident, no matter how minor. Don't wait until a foam or odor appears. At this point, your skin is already telling you that it's concerned. A healthy knee area improves comfort, mobility, and even confidence. It allows you to walk, stretch, and sleep without discomfort. And when you take care of this area daily, you're doing more than just keeping it clean. You're protecting one of the most vulnerable parts of your body from breakage, infection, and long-term damage. If you're still watching this video and are finding this information valuable, please comment 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already subscribed, I encourage you to do so and ring the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue to create great content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Final thoughts. When it comes to doing good, it's often the little habits that make the biggest difference. Daily hygiene may not seem like a matter of life or death, but as we've seen today, how you take care of your body, especially in these vulnerable areas, can play a powerful role in your long-term health, comfort, and even longevity. Which of these 5 areas surprised you the most? Is there one you haven't thought of before? The truth is, wisdom in recent years isn't just about knowing life's lessons. It's about noticing the quiet things, the daily routines, the signals our bodies give us, and the opportunity, every day, to protect the body we still have, gently, consistently, and respectfully. If you've made it this far, I hope this video has not only given you a list of facts, but a deeper appreciation for your body and a renewed commitment to caring for it with intention. Because you're not just clearing out the trash, you're preserving the very same energy that carries you through this beautiful life and continues to spread. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue to create great content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.